up, meatbags? Deanbot the Machine Bot here. Welcome to Let's Play Attack on Titan. I got a request to go ahead and go through this game, which I played this game a while back. I don't remember a whole lot about it, but honestly, if you know this, the anime series Attack on Titan, you pretty much get the gist of what's about to happen in the gameplay here. So let's see if I can at least avoid being eaten. Titans first appeared in this world over 100 years ago. Titan's brute strength completely outclassed the average person. Humanity was shoved to the brink of extinction. The survivors built 3 stalwart walls, Maria, Rose, and Cinna, to repel the Titans. And secure territory for humanity's safety. However, to those of you who don't really know what Attack on Titan is, you pretty much get the gist of it right there. These gigantic creatures appeared and started devouring everyone. And you pretty much play the perspective of this guy right here, who's, well, trying not to be eaten by these giant monsters. If you haven't checked out the anime and you are a fan of anime, I highly recommend this one, actually. That's pretty much how we start right there, though, is this big giant one showed up and just busts a hole right into the wall, and then they all just start funneling right in. The sudden appearance of the colossal Titan brought the wall crashing down, and ending humanity's century-long peace. Humanity yielded to the Titan's assault and abandoned the outermost wall, Wall Maria, losing 1/5 of its population and 1/3 of its territory in the process. Humanity's domain receded all the way to Wall Rose. So as you can see, once they start invading, but this setback also roused humanity from its slumber. Once the Titans actually start invading and start attacking, there's just no stopping it. It just goes. Now, those of you who do know the series, if you wish to place comments on the video, no spoilers for anybody who doesn't know, but at this point in time, if there's someone out there who hasn't heard of this story, then I really don't know what to tell you. Ooh, tutorial time. Hey, talk about a job you absolutely have to be prepared to die to do. Here we go, time for some tutorial. Pretty simple stuff. The one thing you have to be careful of while doing this is making sure you watch your gas, though. 戦闘中にガス切れになったらまずいもんな。ガスの残量に注意しておかねえと。
Here we go, time for some tutorial. 戦闘中にガス切れになったらまずいもんな。ガスの残量に注意しておかねえと。
Pretty simple stuff.
ガスの残量に注意しておかねえと。 Here we go, time for some tutorial. 戦闘中にガス切れになったらまずいもんな。ガスの残量に注意しておかねえと。
Hey, talk about a job you absolutely have to be prepared to die to do. See, simple stuff. Nothing too complicated.
これで貴様らでもおとりくらいは務まるはずだ。次は巨人を模した目標に対する攻撃訓練だ。まずは小さい巨人からやってもらう。
Granted, the training, as you would imagine, is nothing like actually fighting them, but you gotta learn the basics somehow, right? So you press the R1 when a Titan is near to switch to combat mode. Pressing square will fire an anchor into the Titan's body part, beginning omnidirectional mobility combat. While in this state, the left joystick can be used for rotation, while X can be used for boosted movement. During omnidirectional mobility combat, you can rush toward the Titan by not using the left stick. Once you let it go, you bull rush in. You can attack a Titan's body parts by rushing close to it and pressing triangle before there is a collision. Attacking while rushing after using X for a speed boost will allow you to do massive damage. You can use the right stick to toggle which body part you wish to target and press square once again to fire an anchor into that new part. However, constant rotation and boosting will put strain on the anchors. Be careful as they may come loose. And you can get upgrades later to help out with that. So, we enter combat mode, press square to fire, and then you can do all of this, just all sorts of moving around, let it go, and you rush right in for the kill. And yes, the realistic part is a little different, but you can also remove limbs in that way, and that can actually help you with taking them down. Which they kind of show right here. Like that. Then you use that boost and it helps you do a lot more damage. So yeah, you'll want to keep a close eye on your blades and gas. You'll have multiple guys out here that'll resupply you. Definitely pay attention to your gas meter. You run out of gas, you will die. Pressing circle near a logistician will allow you to replenish your items. Items can be used by pressing up, left, and right directional buttons to select. Can also be used to switch to different items. Your gas will deplete during omnidirectional mobility, and you will be unable to perform various actions if it runs out. Additionally, your blades will also be consumed as you continue to attack enemies. Use items at appropriate times to replenish your depleted equipment. Woohoo! In case any of you are wondering, yes, I approach this the same way I would a Spider-Man game because it's so damn fun. Swap them blades. Swap that gas. Lovely. Now everybody else is here too. I'm gonna have to show off a little bit here. There we go. Keep hitting the wrong button. Gotta remember my training. Shit. Alright, get your buttons down, damn it. There we go. Not enough? Then I'll do it again. Was doing good for a second there, now I'm messing up.
訓練だからって手は抜くなよ。それが兵士としての責任ってやつ。分かってるよ。他の奴らに負けたくもねえしな。
There we go.
立体起動装置うまく使えてるみたいだね。ああ、なんとかな。だがもっとうまくなってやる。
Alright, let's hit up another supply guy here. Because I'm going to be running out here soon and I'll need to do a swap. Stole a kill. I should feel bad about it, but I don't. Booyah! I think I did pretty good. Yeah, damn right, I'm number 1. I'm the best at it around. No one's gonna ever break me down. I'm the best.
立体起動のコツはつかめたか。
Nah, I'm still sloppy.
いや、対人格闘術ならライナーに負けねえけどな。お前だって兄に投げ飛ばされてただろ。
なんならまた投げ飛ばしてあげるよ。兄はいつもクールだな。
対人格闘術なんて点数にならねえんだ。どうだっていいさ。
じゃあそんなに点数が大事かよ。
当たり前だろ。憲兵団に志願できるのは成績上位10人だけなんだ。俺たちは真面目に訓練をやり抜いて内地で快適に暮らすんだな。
So, if you're confused at this point, basically what's going on, there's 3 different regiments when it comes down to it. You got the guys who guard the walls, you got the scouting party, which goes beyond the walls, then you got the royal police who guard the capital. As you can imagine, the ones guarding the capital are definitely the ones with the easiest job.
俺は現実を見てるだけだ。お前みてえな死に急ぎ野郎とは違うんだよ。
エレン、やめて。
But it is indeed a confusing sort of setup. The better you are at killing titans, the further away they send you away from them. It seems rather bass-backwards to me, but, I mean, whatever.
お前の死亡は調査兵団だったな。ああ。俺は調査兵団に入ってこの世から巨人を駆逐する。
Can't blame people for being scared, though. The scout regiment has a pretty high mortality rate.
厳しい訓練を耐え抜き、卒業の日が近づいていった。
That's right, show me them sweet numbers. Only got A rank, though. Players will be rated depending on their actions during battle. These ratings determine the amount of experience earned. I'm level 2. After enough experience has been earned, regiment skill and character soldier skill will increase. Increasing regiment skill causes new equipment to appear in camp and unlocks new equipment for development. Increasing soldier skill will allow characters to learn skills. You can learn more about what each character skill does under player information and deposit screen. I've acquired a new skill. Swoop. Yay. So Reckless decreases leadership. Well, fucking course. Swoop allows for a powerful downward strike by attacking the enemy from above. So as long as you're above them and you're coming in a downward angle for a strike, you're going to deal some supreme damage with that skill. You can earn regiment funds by being victorious in battle. Additional rewards can also be gained by subjugating many titans. Regiment funds are used for purposes such as developing new equipment in camp. We like being able to develop new equipment, things that get stronger as you're using them. You know, bigger gas canisters, faster deployment with your ODM gear, your blades hit harder or are more durable. There's all sorts of different approaches you could take. You can earn materials by being victorious in battle. Additional materials may also be gained by destroying Titan body parts during battle. Materials are used for purposes such as developing new equipment in camp. So yes, we definitely want to try to collect as many items as humanly possible. Restorative has been added to items usable in battle. Give yourself a nice little pick-me-up. You take that hit of weed so you can keep going, man. Okay, yeah, that's not funny. No one wants to be high while they're being eaten. I'm just kidding. Don't get all uppity on me.
3年間の訓練を終えた第104期訓練兵はついに卒業の日を迎えることとなった。
Hey, you gotta go through 3 years of training before they actually graduate you, though. So, I mean... Go and just do the auto, I don't care.
3つの選択肢がある。壁の強化に努め、各町を守る駐屯兵団。
Yeah, I just talked about this.
覚悟して壁外の巨人領域に挑む調査兵団。そして王の下で民を統制、秩序を守る憲兵団。無論憲兵団を希望できるのはこれから発表する成績上位者10名のみである。クリスタ・レンズ、サシャ・ブラウス、コニー・スプリンガー、マルコ・ボット、ジャン・キルシュタイン、エレン・イエーガー、アニ・レオンハート、ベルトルト・フーバー、ライナー・ブラウン、主席、ミカサ・アッカーマン。
やっとここまでたどり着いた。今度は俺たちが巨人を食い尽くしてやる。
Which I don't understand his dedication. Why try to be one of the top 10 if you were just planning on going into the scout regiment anyway? Like, you could have just kicked back after figuring out the gear and just been like, let's just do this whenever. Well, that's coming from an extreme procrastinator when it comes to studying, so I mean, take my word with a grain of salt. You can use various facilities and speak to characters in camp. Approach a facility chief or character and press X to speak to them. Speaking to a character with the question mark showing will begin an event. So that guy. Got it. Alright. I can finally live in the interior. Yes, he's so excited about it.
Marco, これで一緒に憲兵団に行けるな。内地での安全で快適な暮らしが待ってるぜ。
ああ、王の近くで仕事ができるなんて光栄だ。
まだお利口さんをやってんのか？言えよ本音を。
おいちゃん、お前おかしいとは思わねえのか？巨人から遠ざかるために巨人殺
You
し
see,
の
it's the same shit I called out, and I even did that during the anime too. I'm like, why the hell would you become good if you just can't use the skills?
この愚策は維持されるべきだ。
クズ野郎。
4年前の作戦で人口の2割以上失って答えは出たんだ。 人類は巨人に勝てない。
Then again, I'm not exactly one with the quitter attitude either. I'd rather fight to the end than the cower and die.
それは巨人に対して無知だったからだ。負けはしたが、得た情報は確実に次の希望につながる。お前は何十万の犠牲で得た戦術の発達を放棄して内地に引きこもるのか？冗談だろ。
そんなに外に出たいなら一人で行けよ。死に急ぎやろうが。
俺は巨人を駆逐して狭い壁の中から出る。調査兵団に入ってな。
I mean, you can tell he's very determined. Alright, well, we got some talk bubbles here, and we got another question mark over there. Let's talk to some comrades. I'm finally a full soldier. Now food won't be a problem ever again. Is that all you think about? If I get promoted, I could even get to eat a massive pile of meat. Yes, that's all she thinks about. It's all about that grub, man. Alright, I know there's a question mark over that way. I'm going to try to talk to everybody if I can here. Marco, sorry Aaron, but I'm joining the military police. I want to devote myself to serving the king. That was your dream, right? Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's what I've always longed for. It's an honor to serve by the king's side at last. There aren't many chances to live in the interior. You're crazy to willingly enter the scout regiment. Yeah, just run along to the interior already. Cowards like you would just bring down morale anyways. That's the plan. You want to go outside the wall? Run along. I mean, honestly, I can't blame Gene for his mentality in that regard. I mean, someone's like, oh, you're a chicken shit for not wanting to fight giant naked people that want to eat you. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean... Hey, Aaron, I wonder if I should enter the scout regiment too. I appreciate the thought, Connie, but don't force yourself. Right, I originally left my village to join the military police. I guess that's what I should do. Everybody's own choice, right? Aaron, what if I said I was joining the scout regiment? Are you serious, Thomas? Thomas, I think. But you were quaking in your boots. I know, my best bet is to join the garrison regiment, then aim for the military police from there. Thomas? Damn it, I don't remember how they pronounced it. It's one or the other. Alright, we'll go with Thomas. Annie, I'm joining the military police too, but not so I could be with Gene. I'm just looking out for myself. You're amazing at hand-to-hand combat, good with a blade. You'd be wasted on the military police, in my opinion. Mind your own business. Unlike you, normal people prefer to make their lives easier. Yeah, most people don't choose suicide. Ymir, I'm glad Krista is placed in the top 10 academically. I hope she'll come to, join the military police regiment. That's for Krista to decide. By the way, which regiment do you want to go to? Well, as long as I do my job well, it doesn't matter which regiment I join. I mean, I suppose that's the way to look at it. I'm in the top 10 of our class? I don't believe it. There's no way my strength is at that level. Don't be so modest. You're in the top 10 for real, so just accept it and be happy. I'm sure there's people better suited to be in the top 10. On what basis do I even qualify? Well, obviously grades. Even if I'm no match for Mikasa or Sasha, I must properly fulfill my duty as a soldier. Mikasa picks up everything easily, and Sasha has strangely good intuition. Don't punch above your weight, Mina. You're one to talk. Don't stumble into an early grave, Aaron. Mikasa wouldn't be able to bear it. She is kind of my bodyguard. That is a thing. We'll be full soldiers from tomorrow. We'll have to carry out our duties as strong soldiers. Yeah, sometimes you just can't run away, no matter how bad the situation, right? Exactly. That's why we've trained in all sorts of areas, from hand-to-hand combat to artillery. I'm going to enter the military police. That's why I became a soldier, to work in the safety of the interior. I see. Don't worry about it, Bertold. I think it's great that you have something you could put your life on the line for. I wish I could say the same. Aaron, if you join the scout regiment, then so will I. If you join another regiment, then I'll join too. See? She's the bodyguard. You know I didn't ask you to do that. You'd die in no time if I wasn't by your side. See? Yeah, that's kind of true. I don't want to lose my family ever again. I'm glad I was somehow able to graduate. Aaron, you're entering the scout regiment, right? Yeah, that's always been my goal. That's why I've trained this far. You could have been a reject and still made it there, dude. Like, seriously. I finally had the strength to beat those bastards. I don't ever want to feel that way again. Because of my weakness. I failed that day. Yeah, and also because you were like 5? Seriously, dude. I know that's an over-exaggeration. He wasn't 5, but still, when you're a kid, you can't exactly fight the world. Or, you know, world-shaking monsters. Alright, come on. How is that not, like, the most intimidating thing you've ever seen? You didn't have a choice, dude. Rough-ass thing to have happen, but I mean, what the hell could you have done to stop it? And that's how the other part of the wall got broken. The Colossal Titan busted the outermost wall, this armored one ended up just devastating the other one. I mean, you can kind of get the gist of what they're saying when they're like, humanity doesn't stand a chance against these things. I mean, they just completely bulldozed through 2 walls and just brushed off artillery shots like they were nothing. He's got a solid motivation for vengeance, but, you're only human, bud. Various facilities exist within camp, such as the Equipment Supply Station. Be sure to begin developing new equipment before you set off on your next battle. Ugh, more talking points. Fine. I will enter the Scout Regiment. I'm not as strong as the other people, but even so. You're more academic. Try something more technical. Didn't you say something about being an instructor? I won't be a liability, even if it costs me my life. I mean, he's got a point. He's not the most combat effective, but what he is incredibly smart. One of the solid qualifications for leadership, anyway. It's anyways. Congratulations. It's 5 years, and they finally let you graduate. Hey, I'm sorry I couldn't save your parents back then. That's all in the past now. I owe your parents a great debt. The least I can do is return the favor to their son someday. Let's see. From here on out, you prepare your own equipment. You got that, maggot? Have you been to the Equipment Supply Station yet? Go get ready to be able to fight at any time. Once your instructor, always your instructor. Alright. This is where your combat equipment is stored. You can also forge equipment or create new equipment from materials here. Is there anything you need? The Equipment Supply Station. At the Equipment Supply Station, you can choose between new developments and equipment modification. Select new developments to create new equipment by using materials and regiment funds. Select equipment modification to upgrade owned equipment into higher performance versions by using materials and regiment funds. So, let's see what we got here. Equipment abilities. Blades are rated by sharpness, blade length, and durability. Sharpness affects attack power, while blade length affects combat range. High durability makes it harder for a blade to break. Scabbards and canisters are rated by gas capacity, gas pressure, and blades remaining. When gas capacity is high, the maximum level of the gas meter will be increased. Gas pressure will affect your movement speed when using gas. Blades remaining will affect the maximum number of blades that can be held. Omnidirectional mobility gear is rated by real speed, anchor range, and anchor strength. Real speed increases the speed at which you can rush toward a Titan. High anchor range will allow you to transition into combat mode from farther distances, and anchor strength will allow you to keep an anchor connected to a Titan for longer. The more important aspect, I believe, anyway. Now, don't get me wrong, there's good stuff in upgrading a lot of the things you have available. Let's see. It's a cute little blade, isn't it? It's got some pretty decent sharpness, though, and excellent durability. This one's got some sharpness, more so than your training blade, that's for sure. And its durability is redonk. I think first generation blade is the better way to go, though, so we're going to go ahead and get that equipped. Booyah! For the scabbards, we'll probably stick to the same principle. I'll probably stick to the first generation stuff for the time being. Dog, that's enough. I hear you. You can wait. She wants food. Okay, I gotta wait until I get some more funding before I can get the first generation gear. Yeah, it's a pretty well-rounded one. I think the first generation gear would be a good way to go. Let's see. Well, I can sell some of the training stuff, but I don't think that'll be enough to actually get the other one, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and sell the things I don't need. I need to get to 500 before I can get that part in. Come back if you need anything. And talking to you, this is where we keep all sorts of materials. They can be used to create new equipment or reinforce old equipment. So this is where you buy your materials for upgrades. Use regiment funds at the material acquisition depot to acquire materials required for equipment development. Unneeded materials can also be sold at the depot for regiment funds. So you can sell some stuff if you really want to. I never bother selling the stuff because, I mean, you never know when you're going to use materials. Why would I sell it? Let's go talk to Keith. You got it, Megat? This is the real deal. Don't slack off now just because you've graduated from training. Starting tomorrow, you'll be fighting Titans as a full soldier. Think you ready? Important characters. Speaking to characters with the big red exclamation mark above them will prompt you to proceed to the next battle. Select the top choice if you're done preparing your equipment and wish to move forward. Of course! Well, it's already late for today. Well, fine. Prepare for tomorrow and rest. Get me all worked up. Yep, those be Titans. Chapter 1, Return of Despair. Which, yeah, those of you who know the story, you know that it's really difficult to get past the first handful of episodes. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's the degree that they are at this point, is getting meat is literally a crime for them. Never want to get to that point. They better never take my bacon. I don't know how, but he's an awfully optimistic individual. Well, yeah, that just happened. Don't get me wrong, though. Those omnidirectional gear, like belts and all that equipment, is cool as shit, and I totally want one. I would love to be able to fly around cities like Spider-Man.
巨人が入ってくる。駆逐してやる。残らず。
This is a very fine line between bravery and stupidity, kid. Titans battles. Titans consist of various parts. To subjugate a Titan, you must destroy its nape, but it is difficult to aim directly for this part of the Titan. It is important to first take measures, such as slicing off a Titan's legs to restrict its movement, or slicing off its arms to leave it unable to attack. Titan body parts are unique in that they gradually heal any damage dealt to them. Also, Titans will eventually regenerate any parts that are destroyed. This makes it important to both deal large amounts of damage through attacks unleashed at high speed, as well as to destroy parts quickly through a succession of attacks. Some Titan parts produce materials when destroyed, so try to aim for these. If you have the misfortune of being captured by a Titan, press triangle rapidly to try to escape. If you don't make it out in time, you will be eaten, and the game will be over.
一人でもやってやる。
Booyah!
お前のこいつを倒す。
That's that strike from above skill that comes in super handy.
やった。訓練通りやれば十分巨人と戦えるぞ。
Duh. One massive ass foot incoming. Ow. Ah! If a Titan attack brings you to a near-death state, your movement will be restricted in various ways. For example, you will not be able to move as quickly, and you will not be able to jump. The near-death state can be cured by waiting for enough time to pass, or by using a restorative. You will enter focus time if you are attacked by a Titan while in a near-death state. Time will slow down around you during focus time, so try to avoid the Titan's attack before the focus meter is depleted. But be careful, focus time can only be used a limited number of times. So, dodge out of the way, use a restorative, lock on.
もう少しで潰されるところだった。
Party time. Booyah! Woo, there's a biggin.
こいつはさっきより大きいぞ。一人でやれんのか。やってやる。一人で戦うなんて教わっただろ。俺も一緒に戦うぞ。
私も行きますよ。
Yeah. Some allies are team members who you can work together with. Team members will act according to your order instructions, including fan out, escort, and focus. And these can be toggled between using the down directional button. Fan out will cause team members to automatically fight nearby Titans. Escort will cause team members to protect important allied soldiers from Titans. Focus will cause team members to attack the same Titan you attack. As the number of your team members grows, their overall offense will increase. Members include characters who will give you items when you stand still, as well as characters who will use items against Titans.
俺とセセで奴の注意を引く。エレン、お前は同じを狙え。お前ら。よし、行くぞ。
Booyah! Now we're looking good.
サシャ、
I mean, I say that as I had one dead before you even had to do anything, but yeah, sure. Thanks for the quote-unquote assist. That dick move. That may have been a dick move.
もういいだろう。壁に穴が開いちまったんだ。これ以上ここに留まるのは無意味だ。いや、まだもう一匹いる。目標壁外正面超大型巨人。マジかよ。
Again, fine line between bravery and stupidity.
持ってるのはあいつだけだ。あいつさえ仕留めれば。 5年ぶりだな。こいつさらに壁を壊す気だ。
I guess we could try to fight this guy. Woo! Yeah, it is.
よし、固定砲台から砲撃を食らわせてやる。
Yeah, that sounds fun. Controlling cannons. Pressing circle near a cannon will allow you to use that cannon. Use the left or right stick to move the sights when using a cannon, and triangle to fire a shell. Exit the cannon by holding circle. Cannons with limited shells will become unusable when their remaining shells reach 0. However, the number of remaining shells will slowly recover while you are not using the cannon. Infinite ammo!
でかい面しやがって。いくらお前でも顔面に砲撃を食らえば少しは効くか。
Attack the face! Right in the face!
腕を振りかぶった。あの腕を砲撃してあいつの攻撃を防ぐ。
That's right. How'd that feel, bitch? These things are doing, like, no damage.
あの腕を攻撃して攻撃を阻止しねえと。両腕を振りかぶった。両腕を砲撃して攻撃を食い止めてやる。
With the power of my super aim! Well, I mean, his movement stopped. That's something. That was close. Just disappears as soon as it appears, huh? Or just as suddenly, I should say.
5年前と同じだ。あいつは突然現れて突然消えた。すまん、逃した。
何謝ってんだ。俺たちなんて全く動けなかった。
何してる超大型巨人出現時の作戦はすでに開始している。直ちに本部に戻れ。はっ
Yeah, it's all good. Don't thank me for doing your job. Psh. Sweet. That's what's up. Show me that beautiful S rank. Nice. Medals. Accurately attacking and subjugating titans while staying out of their grasp will earn you medals. You will receive additional regiment funds depending on the type and number of medals earned. That's what's up. Give me them sweet, sweet items. Titans are pouring in through the hole that thing made. At this rate, the town is done for. You can say that again. How could a Titan of that size catch us off guard like that? You did good taking on that thing, Aaron. Thanks, but I missed a good chance to take out humanity's enemy that has inflicted so much damage on us. If you could pull that off, it sure would be something. Alright, let's go get our next orders from base. Someone's raring to go. We have no idea what's going on. How could the town be attacked like this? Could that colossal titan be aiming to destroy Trust District next? That's not funny. Let's head to base quickly and see what the situation is. Well, no, it's not funny. That's kind of why we're in a stuck situation here. Aaron, we don't have time for chit-chat. We ought to find out what the situation is at base. Yeah, you're right, damn it. Where the hell did the colossal titan disappear to? Aaron, don't make me repeat myself. The wall is down. We need to get going. Focus on the important things, man. Cadets, make way to the headquarters to receive orders. Aye, sir. We're in dire straits here. Don't dawdle. Let's move. But no, that omnidirectional gear is some awesome stuff because it brings back all the reminiscing memories of going through the Spider-Man games, flying around New York City because with using the web swing and everything. Those of you who have played the game, you know what I mean. Well, that was quick.
巨人が侵入してきている。住民の避難が完了するまでノールローゼを死守せよ。解散。はあ。
なんて今日なんだ。明日から内地に行けたっつうのに。
He was so close to getting away.
お前は公営部隊に入れ。住民の近くに一人でも多くの精鋭が必要だ。
That's a shit job.
待ってください。私の腕では足手まといになります。
おいミカサ、人類滅亡の危機だぞ。何てめえの勝手な都合を押し付けてんだ。
悪かった。でもエレン、頼みがある。一つだけ。どうか死なないで。
死なないさ。こんなところで死んでられないん
Well,
だ。
I mean, you can.
この世界の実態を何も知らないんだから。
That's the whole point of her telling you to be careful, dude, is because you can very easily be killed.
なあ、アルミ。こりゃいい機会だと思わねえか。調査兵団に入団する前によ、この初陣で活躍しとけば、俺たちは新兵にして、スピード昇格間違いなしだ。
Seriously, this dude is just 100% of the time a glass half full type of dude.
今期の調査兵団志願者はいっぱいいるんだからね。
誰が巨人を多く狩れるか勝負だ。
数をちょろまかすなよ。
34班前進、前衛の支援につけ。
よし、行くぞ。
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, I forgot to upgrade my gear while I was on the wall. Son of a bitch. Oh, well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's do this. Woohoo!
アルミンとはまとまって行動した方がいいな。
I don't gotta work with shit. Alright. Team composition. Some allies or soldiers who will become your team members by pressing circle near them. You may have up to 4 team members following you at a time. When you exceed this number, you can use the directional buttons to switch between them. Soldiers are ranked by their strength, from S being the highest to C being the lowest. Try to create a team composed of high-ranking officers. Whatever, man, we got this.
巨人が入り込んでいる。
くそ俺たちで倒すぞ
Act
ついてこい。私も行く。
with us. Let's rock. Smoke signal. Side missions. At times, smoke signals will be emitted on the battlefield. When help is needed, a smoke signal will disappear after a fixed amount of time. A side mission will be triggered by approaching one of these smoke signals. Completing a side mission will provide you with valuable tools to lead you to victory, such as powerful allied soldiers that will join you as team members, logistic magicians who will replenish your items and more. For God's sake, with these big fucking words that are made up.
救援要請だ。
Long story short, let's go save this guy.
やってやる
Smooth. Oh, while you're not even looking, blam! Replenishing items on the battlefield. Sometimes after subjugating a Titan, you may discover an eaten soldier, oh god, killed by that Titan. Approaching in a pressed circle will allow you to gather various kinds of items. Keep this in mind for when there are no logic magicians near you. Just loot your friends, it's fine. The harsh reality of battle.
このでけえ害虫が
Ooh-yah. There, that should do it.
訓練を思い出せ
There. Welcome to the party, pal. Now then, let's get ganking.
我々も一緒に戦おう
There's still quite a few Titans running around out here, and I want the goodies. That's what you get for trying to eat my friend. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta time the moment. Woohoo! Yeah! And yes, I will try to wipe out as many as I possibly can. I just think it's the better way to do things. Caught you napping, fool. Yahoo! Gotcha. Oh no! Well, unfortunately, that is all the time I have for this episode, which sucks because we're really getting into the swing of things. I'm sorry. That was awful. I shouldn't make jokes. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. And if you like what you're seeing so far, feel free to leave that like and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Later, meatbags!
He's dead!